Thank you. Yeah, we are very concerned with what is now coming out as excessive use of police force in dealing with peaceful demonstrators right across the country. But we also note that these demonstrations have been very successful, and I think they have happened in all parts of the country. We've seen the Homa Bay demonstrators, we've seen people in Eldoret, in Kericho, and in Mali, the people are never left behind. We have also seen the violence meted on demonstrators in Matu, where we're getting reports of killings. We are compiling, by tomorrow we'll be issuing a comprehensive statement on these police brutalities. We've also had reports from Molo. A young person has been killed. So we are still urging the police to exercise maximum restraint, because these are people who are unharmed. Beyond that, we education, of course, to lay wreaths. That's what we promised the people. And we also said that according to us, this was going to be a public holiday. Indeed, it has turned out to be so. And William Ruto himself seems to have enabled it because of this excessive use of force, where people are kept off the streets. Parliament is barricaded, and other places. So, indeed, it's been a very successful day of demonstrations. Kenyans have come of age. Kenyans are saying no to bad governance. They are saying we must remember our fallen heroes, and we're not going to accept more killings, more abductions. The country is still getting to terms with the killing recently of Albert Ojwang in a police cell. So Kenyans are rightfully angry with the misrule and the state of the nation. So we will be issuing further communication as a united opposition. Indeed, we will be trying to get together tomorrow to get a full report, countrywide report, and then issue the necessary communication.
Yes, thank you. I think just to say that the 25th of June has been one of the public holidays that were declared not by the Ruto regime, but by the people, which actually tells you that the people are really the depository of the sovereignty of this country. And they had the right to come out under Article 37, to demonstrate, to picket. That right is a constitutional right. But the excessive force used by the police, we are getting very disturbing reports about certain casualties, including serious injuries and loss of life and limb. These are matters that we are saying as the People's Opposition, the buck stops with William Ruto. He shed enough blood last year. For him to shed more blood on this day of commemoration is really adding insult to injury. And we will, as the People's Opposition, follow up to ensure that everyone who has been involved in the excessive use of force and any loss of life is held to account individually. Lastly, we also are very concerned about the disturbing reports of intimidation from the Ruto regime of the media. Free media is the cornerstone of our democracy. If you threaten the media, switch off media houses covering the live happenings of events across the country, what are you trying to conceal? What are you trying to hide from the Kenyans and from the rest of the world? We smell a very nefarious scheme that this system, under cover of darkness, want to do what they do best, to harm Kenyans, kill, butcher, arrest, abduct. That is the evil that happens under the cover of darkness. So we will be standing by the media and the Law Society of Kenya in challenging these very tyrannical action taken by the Communication Authority and Ruto's government. Thank you.
Indeed, we must add that the right to information is a constitutional right, and Article 35, and the Communications Authority is quoting Articles 33 and 34, and we must remind them that those articles are very clear that the freedom of the press is guaranteed. It cannot therefore be taken arbitrarily under whatever circumstances without a proper consultation on particularly the issue of content. So, as my brother said, we hope the courts are going to have to exercise their minds on this and issue some deterrent measures against William Ruto's administration. We have also received the notice that the Safaricom itself has even given some notice to Safaricom users that they may want to interfere with the internet connectivity. So again, we are very much aware, we remain alert, and fortunately they do not even know we have satellite links and people. So, but of course, the Safaricom does an important job, and this is why we have always suspected they are part of the state capture. If they can be prevailed upon to interfere with undersea cables and make it look like there's some outage under the sea, we would not accept this.
Thank you so much, His Excellency. Maybe you can add, you can address, there is an issue. I'm just from Rongai, where a journalist has been beaten up by goons in front of the police, and they are just watching, they are doing nothing after that information from Communication Authority.
So the goons have beaten a journalist.
Yes.
Why?
Under the watch of police after he was recording.
Yeah.
After that information from the Communication Authority.
Is a journalist known?
Yes.
He's a known person.
He's a blogger, actually.
A blogger.
Yeah.
This is what we keep on saying, that interfering with free media is itself an aggression against the Constitution. And so, as we said earlier on, we hear of reports now about the beating of a journalist in Rongai by goons while the police are watching. So it's not going to be business as usual in this country. So please give us until tomorrow to get all the information, and then we'll be able to deal with it conclusively.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.